Hello everyone, Terminator Fan 1984 here, and welcome back to Sail and Sink Simulator. I am joined again by my friend Fluffy,
Hello, you probably see me the second time to this today.
and today we are recreating something of history. Now, I am quickly changing the time now, and I'm changing it to just what it says, 23 hours. So there's Fluffy going to be the Hannah, and I'm going to be the Gaspee. Now, to those who don't know, the Gaspee was a revenue schooner that was destroyed during the Gaspee affair back in 1772. So, Fluffy, go full speed and turn right.
Turn right to go left.
So the idea is this: you're gonna have to lead me to where the sand is at Industrial Island, so I can run aground and get my ship stuck there.
I do not know where that is, actually.
Don't worry, actually,
Is this the part of?
no, it's a little bit more on your port side, but don't worry, I'll intentionally run myself aground. Now, unfortunately, since this classic ship for some reason does not have any lights, which is well, a little bit weird.
And
Uh,
yet the freighter does.
yeah, it has lights everywhere, or at least all on it. Alright, I'm approaching where I am going to try and run aground.
Oh, that's where it is. Oh, I thought you were talking about like a different island or something.
Nope. Gonna see where I can get my ship stuck at. So instead, I don't think I can get my ship entirely stuck, or... Oh, never mind, I did. Alright, next up, there goes the Hannah. Now, next up is for Fluffy to join me in another thing we have to do.
Let's let the ship go on to the distance.
Yep. The packet got away while my ship here, the Gaspee, is stuck right... Now, in real life, it would be stuck where Gaspee Point is today. But since I don't know where the island is, I can't really replicate... I can't really, run this vessel aground there. And luckily, I think since some of the waterline... Since some of the ship is underwater, you can burn the ship to the waterline. But first, we got to actually do something involved in the explosive cargo. We gotta first...
It,
You best get your hammer out for this, Fluffy, because we gotta destroy the explosive cargo.
well, that like explode.
Yeah, it will explode if it's ignited, but not explode if we hit it with the hammers. So we're just gonna destroy the insides. So just leave the rest of the barrel, but don't destroy the explosive bits, which is the stuff inside the barrels.
The black stuff.
Yeah, black stuff.
All right, it's all gone.
Oh, well, look at that. Alright, next up is to... Now, we already looked through the papers and all, which would be, of course, up here on this classic ship.
More barrels.
Next up is to do what the Sons of Liberty did. Now, as of currently, it would probably be... It would be June 10th, 1772. We're just going to burn the ship, put any corners on. Now, I am going to put the burning speed all the way down to 1. Or at least...
Did they like burn it on the stern or on the bow or in the middle?
It didn't really specify where they begun to burn the ship. So, or that works too. Burning it, putting the embers in there. Now, during the time, the crew, of course, were indeed taken off the ship before the Sons of Liberty would burn the Gaspee.
And she's slowly cooking.
Yep.
Dude, it'll be a burnt crisp.
Yep, a burnt chip.
Or a ship made entirely out of charcoal.
Yep. Now,
The bedrooms. The bedroom is lighting up nicely.
yeah, we better put some more embers actually in here. Now, of course, there was a little bit of a feeble resistance from the crew. And this was also, now the Gaspee affair was one of the significant events that would have led up to the American Revolution.
Let's put it right here.
Alright, the ship is now smoking up, and part of it won't be up. Now let's avoid using any hammers while doing this process. We're gonna let the
Exactly.
we're gonna let the ship burn on its own, like those of the Sons of Liberty let the ship do.
I wonder if there's any pictures. No, not pictures. I think paintings of it.
If I'm not mistaken, there is an engraving of it from 1883. Along with maybe other portraits of it. Most like,
So what's it called?
it's called the Gaspee Affair.
Or what's the other ship name? The Sons of Liberty?
No, the other ship's name was the Hannah, but there's no, I don't think there's any pictures of that or any photos. Actually, no.
No, wait. Okay, hold on. Put it in chat. No, you can't put it in chat.
The Gaspee, the HMS Gaspee. That was the name of the ship the Sons of Liberty
HMS.
burned.
I found it.
Alright, now.
Oh yeah, there's pictures of it.
Here is the ship. Now, one thing I am gonna say now is that, they did burn the ship.
To be honest.
Now, I'm gonna put some more embers up here to help
Oh,
with.
apparently HMS Gaspee is still out there, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I believe, but only a few pieces of wood, actually, I believe.
Makes sense. Gaspee was burnt all the way down to the waterline.
Like, there's an article searching for the HMS Gaspee.
Alright, so I did put some more embers up around the bridge up there.
I mean, that's
Right, like on the cabin area, so that way we can burn the ship a little bit more to the waterline.
the Gaspee Affair. That's what it's called, okay.
Yeah.
I love how the fire is just like... I love how the wood is just destroying itself.
Yep. Now, around the time of... Now, believe
In,
it...
in 1772, a British Royal Navy schooner, HMS Gaspee, ran aground on Reuploaded Island waters while chasing a merchant ship.
Well, it depends on what the article is, because if you do, like, if you look it up on, like, Wikipedia, for example, it will call it a package ship. If you look it up on another place, it might call it a smuggling ship.
Or on, apparently Google, it's It's a Navy schooner or whatever. A British Royal Navy schooner.
Yep. Now, the Hannah's intentions were actually for smuggling, which which was also to make sure not to be a more or less around, which was to go around the whole Navigations Act during the time.
I see.
Alright, more of the ship is given out.
I'm surprised that some of the barrels in here are not even burning yet.
Yeah, they're not, like, going yet at all.
I know something that can help.
We're not gonna use any bombs to, you know, but we are gonna have to use next best thing. More embers.
Yeah, more. Yeah, I'm using hammers.
Burn, burn, barrels burn.
Burn, barrels burn, burn, barrels burn.
Now,
Dang. One of the paintings survived.
yep, but with some damage.
I mean, it's not as bad as the Gaspee. But it's still burnt like charcoal.
Yeah, it is. Whoops, that just happened. I have gotten put out of the ship with a seat. Or brought out of the ship. Now, now before this even begun, with all the burning the ship and all, the crew did attempt to get the Gaspee out, but they couldn't, so they had to wait for, they were waiting for high tide. The Sons of Liberty, however, would have not let that happen. Instead, they boarded the ship, feeble resistance from the crew, and the captain of the ship, of course, got shot and wounded.
So whenever they say Rogues Island, does it mean like the U.S. or?
Yeah, Rhode Island, United States. Of course, like I said, this is one of the significant events that would have also have led up to the American Revolution. Let's see if I could do some burn down the mast here. There's still some fires burning in the ship's stairs here, but I'm pretty sure that might be it. Whoop! Oh, I just got flung off by a loose seat. Gotta watch out, there's loose seats around. Uh-oh, something else has definitely gotten broken.
Yeah, it's possible that the wrecks might still be out there.
Yeah, it could be. Alright, so for one reason, I'm just going to actually... Now, this wouldn't have happened, but I'm breaking open... I'm gonna not loosen, but see if I... There we go. There goes the mast. Kinda had to do that because the mast didn't want to go down and all. So, minor tampering on my part. Anyways, while these fires are still burning, let's, at least they're still going. I think there's only like a couple fire. There's only one fire still going down here. there goes the stair, or the stairs, at least on the starboard side. The ones on the port side here, they're still burning. So, that fire is still eating away at something over here. Guessing it's eating away at probably the metal behind the stairs. Alright, so the last fire has gone out. Now, let's go see how it looks like in the daytime. Alright, so here's what Gaspee looks like now. Now, of course, it ain't fully burnt down and all. We couldn't really control how the fire burned in the ship. But you can see the damage here and all. So, yeah. Of course, like I say, those who tried to, the Sons of Liberty were successful in the destruction of this ship. And, of course, as you can tell, we did try to recreate the, recreate it as well as we could here in Silencing Simulator. I'm gonna end the recording here. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye!
Bye.